Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? As promised, here is the market maker models video. So it's a second edition, of course, better than the first one because of what happened. The quality was shit, right? So this is also going to talk about the usage of mitigation blocks as well. All right. It's going to be quite short, and we'll head to the charts and we'll see if we can make something off of it, so that you guys can go back and backtest. Okay. Now I've got insanely positive feedback from the breaker video, so I will be continuing that, and stay tuned for a mini announcement towards the end of the video. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. Right, so the market maker buy model, right? So when we look at the market maker buy model, we are attacking the sell side of the liquidity curve. Okay, what do I mean by liquidity curve? It means, sorry, all of the highs that were created on the way down, we are targeting them. Okay, so we are looking for a low resistance liquidity run to the upside. Okay, and it happens in two stages. So first stage reaccumulation, second stage reaccumulation, boom, run buy side. Okay. So the buy model will usually begin with an SMT divergence, right? So with a correlated asset class. So if you're looking at NASDAQ, you're looking for bullish SMT with uh, S&P or the Dow, okay? Or you can look at it when price hits a bullish POI and the expansion higher in price. Okay, so when price is moving higher, it will consist of the creation of ICT's PD arrays in the order in which it is listed in its discounted area of the PD array matrix. So what that means is when we are looking at price as it's going up, right? We're looking for price to form the breaker. Look at that. Then we're looking for it to form the fair value gap. And then we're looking for it to do what, form a liquidity void. And then we're looking for it to just straight up run the high. Okay. Alternatively, if you have a SMT like this, then you're looking at this as a mitigation block, fair value gap, and higher prices. Okay, that's how you're looking at it. So this is how price will create these POIs, and they must be created. Okay, they must be created. So first a breaker or a mitigation block depends on how the SMT forms, and second a fair value gap, so you can get in on the reaccumulation, and then of course we'll attack buy side liquidity. Okay, so the creation of the first characteristic is more than enough to know that we are in a buy model to attack buy side liquidity on the left side of the chart. Okay, so on the highs that were created as price was trading down. Okay, so when the break or mitigation block forms, you see whether there's SMT, boom, 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 you have a buy model. Okay. So here's how it looks like. I know it's cringe to use ICT's post. Sorry about that. I couldn't find any. So here's this. So this is that reversal. Looking for SMT here. Fair value gap. Liquidity void there. And we're attacking buy side. Okay. Now, when we are looking at this here, these earlier stages of redistribution, you guys know by now that for us to actually use this to go long, we need to look at this fair value gap there. Yeah, I want to see it closed above. This guy must close above this fair value gap for us to use this as areas of a support. So we are looking at it to reaccumulate from. Yeah, so you apply the same entry criteria here, break a block, blah, 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 go up. Original consolidation there. Okay, so when we talk about the original consolidation, it's basically you have this massive range, a lot of liquidity, yeah, and only one side is broken, down, 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 down. So that means when we reverse, we are looking to target the other side of that range here. Okay. Right. So the market maker sell model is essentially the same, but reversed, right? So we're attacking the buy side of the curve. We're attacking sell side liquidity in that regard. We're looking at attacking the lows that price created as it was going up. Okay. So the sell model will usually begin again with an SMT divergence with the correlated asset class when price has hit a bearish POI. Okay, so we're looking for the SMT divergence. The expansion lower in price will consist of the creation of ICT's PD arrays in the order in which it is listed in its premium area of the PDRA matrix. So basically the discounted one reverse. Okay, bearish breaker, bearish mitigation block, fair value gap, equity void, blah blah blah. Okay. So first a break or a mitigation block forms, and second a fair value gap, and so on. The creation of the first characteristic, so basically the creation of SMT divergence and a breaker or a mitigation block, is more than enough to know that we are in a sell model to attack sell side liquidity on the left side of the curve. Okay, so we're looking to target price below the lows that were created on the way up. Okay, that is as simple as the market maker sell model also gets, right? So same thing over here. So here we have a range that price was within, and the low of that range wasn't tapped. Instead, it just goes higher, 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 higher. And that is, sorry, I'm clearing my throat. I just had a bad morning. I don't know what happened to me, so sorry about that. So as price goes up, you're looking. So when we get a change in the state of delivery, we are looking for price to just straight up come below this low. Fuck this. Looking for this. Okay. Boom. Sell. Sell. That. Now here, can you see? I know the graphics look quite different. You can still frame a shot over here. Okay. How? These reactions up over here, so that up reaction, they will come from a gap, right? So just wait for price to close through the gap. So there. Then price is going to use that gap to sell short again. Same thing here. Okay. Simple as that. So use the break ideology that we used in terms of the closing price. Yeah. In terms of the closing price. And then go short. Okay. And then go short. Okay. Mitigation blocks. Now, body closure again is extremely important. Yeah. So in this case, we have a bullish mitigation block. Now, for a bullish mitigation block, right, everything that we see, this reaction here must come from a POI, obviously. So ideally, we are looking for an order block or a bullish fair value gap. Okay, ideally, that's the most ideal situation. We're looking for a bullish order block or a bullish fair value gap to cause this signature in price, and we're looking for price to trade above this high and close above it. Having done that, this is now a valid mitigation block. Okay, and of course, let's not discount the fact that this must come from a POI as well. Okay, making this a valid bullish mitigation block. So if you're buying here, keep your stop either here or here. Okay, bearish mitigation block. Same thing, come from a bearish POI. This must form on a bearish order block or a bearish fair value gap. That's like the most ideal situation to call this high probability. Want to see price close below this low. Yeah, so want to see close below that low. And then what? And then boom, boom. Okay, so now you guys know breaker blocks, the way I use it, or the way it's supposed to be used, and mitigation blocks. Yeah, right. So market maker models and their usage, right? So the points to consider, now having said all of this, I'm sure some of you must have dozed off by now. Or if you are a determined student, you would not have dozed off. All right, so every market maker model, right, like I said earlier, will have an original consolidation. And this is typically a range of price that has a buildup of liquidity within it. Yeah, so where price has only broken one side and continued in that direction. So, and leaving the other side intact. So basically, like this, build up, boom, boom, boom. So this creates what? A market maker sell model, down. Okay, or you have that. What does that create? Market maker buy model, up. Easy to frame. Just find it out. See where it is. Wait for the reversal. Okay. It's easier said, I know. And you fuck up in real life. That's okay. It is what it is, man. Theory is easy to talk about. Practical application is the hard part. I understand 100%. Okay. And I know some of you guys must be thinking, oh, look at this fool. He's talking as if it's that easy. Yeah, it's easy to talk about, okay? It's hard to do. So that's why you got to practice, all right? So the opposing liquidity left intact. So the opposite end of the range that's left intact, that is the target of your market maker model, okay? Now, as we saw in ICT's pictures that I copied and pasted, again, full credit to him. It's his shit anyway. So the market maker models, right, will have two stages of reaccumulation or redistribution majority of the time. Now, sometimes there'll be a third stage, fourth stage. That's like on a fractal basis. But on that time frame in which we have the market maker model, that's at most that's two stages of reaccumulation or redistribution. So market maker buy model will have two stages of reaccumulation. The market maker sell model will have two stages of redistribution. Okay. And it is at these stages of price in which you are looking to get low risk entries, as price has shown that there's a clear drawn liquidity, right? So the market maker models are the easiest to trade, meaning when you see it, you know the direction and then you know the extent to which price can actually move. Okay, you know the extent to which price can actually move. And the separate stages of reaccumulation and redistribution of price are a change in the state of delivery. Not in the way you think, not in the way ICT teaches. It's part of my mentorship. Plug, 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 plug. Sorry, but anyway, you guys have plenty of information here. All right, so yeah, that's all. Now on to charting with Shaundy. All right, so let me just pull up the charts real quick. It's gonna be a quick example session for us. Let me share everything. Give me a second. Why is this not working? Oh, okie dokie, okie dokie. Alrighty. Okay. Now, the market maker models, you are focusing on the higher time frames, right? Just fuck the lower time frames, man. You're gonna get chopped up left, right, and center. Okay, just screw that. Okay, screw that. Okay, all of this price action that you see right here, right? So let me just move this a bit. I don't know why it's like that. Okay, looking at price from 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. because that is a daily open, right? If you observe, this is yesterday's price action. This is the May 1st. This is April 28th, right? So let's look at just let's look at April 28th, 27th, and the 1st of May. So let's move this back a bit. And let's look at it on the 15-minute chart, okay? Okay. Okay, between these 3 days, how would I frame a market maker model? Right? Look at this carefully, all right? I have a range high there. I have a range low here, right? I have liquidity being built up where? Here. So when we take out this high, go into a POI, whatever over there, what's the next step? Simple. This is that consolidation. Boom, 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 boom. One side is broken up, right? And now you are looking for an aggressive move where? Down here. That's a market maker sell model. It looks quite aggressive on this time frame. So on the 5-minute chart, 1-minute chart, it look cleaner. I mean, you see the reaccumulation, redistribution phases. Okay, right here. Right here, if you look at this high, right there, and then if you look at, but so this high, this low, so it's connected, right? So here to here. So what do we have? We have a buildup of liquidity, boom, 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 boom. One side gets broken out of, and then suddenly, oh, the shift. Buy, done. It's a fractal market maker buy model. Okay, now this is for you to study. I'm not going to go into X-ray vision, blah, blah, all that bullshit and give you all that extra help. No, this is for you. This model itself is better learned if you study it by yourself. I gave you the framework, proper framework, step-by-step example. Okay? Step-by-step example. And yeah, you guys gotta put in the work, right? Because if you don't put in the work, how are you gonna navigate it in life price? Okay, okay. Right, so yesterday's price action, let's see. Right here. What can I see? Let me see. Let me have a look. Okay. We have a high, we have a low. Okay, so we took out this low, and then we have this high is intact. So low, high, or consolidation. Boom, 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 boom. What happened? This low is gone. Price was one directional after that low, making this entire thing your original consolidation, and you're looking to buy up until here. Okay. You're looking to buy up until that. So in this case, where are you going to buy from? That's the biggest question, right? Where am I going to buy from? Let's see. You can see there's no retracement provided here. So clearly you have no entry there. Look at this. Go back here. Here. See this? How we closed. Came back up there, formed a fractal over here, right? If I take you to the 5-minute chart, let's see. Can you see anything important? No. What about the 1-minute chart? Can you see anything important on the 1-minute chart over here? Let's have a look, see. We break up there, here. Fail the breaker, okay? So failing the breaker without a reaction is not an indication of a directional flip. Okay, there was no reaction to this bullish breaker, so no change just yet. Okay, we're waiting for more information. Okay, nothing. Boom, something. This high, drag it out, price closed above it. Low, higher low. This is a mitigation block. Buy right here. Okay, that's your buy. Up we go. But of course, you're only targeting this guy. Okay, that's all you're targeting, unless there was a higher target in mind. Let me see. I forgot already. Short-term memory loss. Sorry. Oops. Yeah, no, not here. Here, Friday high. Okay, that's all. Okay, now having said that, now if we take out all of these lines, okay, what explains yesterday's move down just from a market maker model framework? What explains that? Right. What explains that is this, right? Look at this carefully. We have this low, we have this low, we have these two lows, and then connected to this low is this high, right? Here. Okay. Price went one directional there, and now it's starting to go poof down. Okay. Going down here, we close to this low. What's this breaker? Using the breaker as the first stage of redistribution. New day starts. What are we expecting? We want to see price to do something extraordinary. And what I mean by that is just smash through these lows. What's the problem here? Market maker models need to happen swiftly, instantly, very fast, quickly. What's this now? Bullshit consolidation, right? So this is time distortion, and you gotta wait a bit before you expect these lows to go. Maybe a new model can start. Okay, that's the only problem, because you can see all of this here, this massive move up here, nice and clean, right? Move through it with ease. Then here, move through it with ease. Here, move very easily. But here, market maker model, but poof, we just stopped. Dead in its tracks, right? So it's probably over. it maybe use the fair value gap over here as the terminus. Okay, so you gotta wait for the consolidation to clear, and then only we can wait. We can look for other things. Until that, this low, and this low are going to remain stacked. They're going to be stacked liquidity, and an example of stacked liquidity would be something like this. So if you look at Nasdaq, right? If you look at Nasdaq, you can see on the 4-hour chart. You see all of this here. This. That's all stacked liquidity. So stacked, 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 stacked. Price is going to attack all of it. Okay. So what does that mean for gold? It means that, okay, you know what? It can run up one more time. Maybe it will run up one more time and then only smash these lows. Only time will tell. I may include this in the review video today for a breaker. All right. Okie dokie, guys. So that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Good luck and good trading. Bye bye.